Hey folks, Quilly here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play STARDEUS. We have been standing in place for quite some time here as we build our new ship, but I think it's going to be well worthwhile. It's not like things haven't been happening. It's not like we aren't still advancing things. We're just not physically moving through the universe. Wow, I suppose we're moving through time. So one dimension is still being progressed in some way. Oh yes, the cloning pod over here so that we can build a new foot for our poor little critter over here. Meanwhile, we have these so-called dead drones over here. These are just drones that have not been properly inbrainiated first, which turns out to be a thing that we are missing. Unconfigured is fine. It's the assembler we didn't really have anything for. Actually, it's not the assembler. The assembler's over there, which we didn't do. We got this fabricator currently making a little bit of plastic for us just to buff out our numbers. Not really anything we need. Protein numbers are getting a little low. I wonder if that's actually something we should be concerned about. I mean, we have butchered some corpses recently, but we haven't gone and bought any protein from a nearby spaceship in a bit, and I'm wondering if that might cause an issue. I'm also wondering if we should just get some more mini planters or what the deal is. Right now, yeah, we just got the shortage of uranium, which we know out. We still kind of want that to be, as a reminder over here, something that we'd like to pick up. We might be able to buy some raw uranium somewhere along the way. That would be spiffy to do. Okay, so what we need you to do is we need you to make I think it's two things for Bob. It's an eye and a foot, isn't it? Yeah, a cat eye and a cat leg. Well, let's start with the cat eye. Oh, that might be more advanced. We got a cat leg over here. Might need a new paw, might not. I don't know. I don't see a cat eye. All right, well, cat leg. Protein, water, stem cells. Done. And just produce one, please. And you should have all the material required for it. So if we look at cat eye, improved synthetic organs. Aha, well, let's bookmark that. It's going to need more material than we got. Some memory as well. I wonder, synthetic needs 20, biotic needs 19. Biotic. Oh, we set a target of 30. Let me bring it down to 20. Synthetic. We'll set both these to 20. Seem like we've got enough. And yeah, you don't have your enriched uranium. That's fine. Have to call that good enough. Okay. There you go. Cat leg is being done. And yeah, I guess we're just waiting for more of the research to kick in. Okay. Things are still being constructed here. Here you can see a lot of these materials have been dropped off. We're just sort of waiting for the actual construction job to happen. So that's good. Our steel plate number has gone up since we got the second foundry going on. That has been okay. There we go. More material being made here. Lovely. Okay, that is done. So yeah, you've got nothing to do. Interesting that there's no just repeat button for this. Doesn't stop producing, or maybe I can toggle it off, toggle it back on again, but I can say this. And yeah, then we're just waiting for the cat eye. I could deconstruct this in case we needed the material back, but I suppose it's not really hurting us in any way. Just the uranium. Now, if we take a look at the section, yeah, there's a bunch of different subsections, which is not good. It's all these little singleton bits. I could have drawn this out sort of smaller sections at a time or something like that, but it seems really inconvenient. There's no idle person count either. Do we see what they're doing here? I don't think so. So you don't have a weapon, which is interesting. We do have a lot of people with handguns, some knives. Some of our bots, of course, took the extra guns, and that's fine. I can't make any more right now because I don't think I've got any more platinum, although I did make some platinum chunks out of the rocks. I guess we could take a quick look. Your production goal, this is the titanium plate. If I told you, I would like you to please make titanium ingots for me. Yeah, we have no platinum. So I may as well just leave you on titanium for now and tell you that I would like no more than 500, please, but do them in batch. There you go. Okay. Leave that there. That's fine. More tech data is being produced. More various data, I should say, is being produced, which we need. We still have the suicide booth. I don't think anyone's used it yet. It's kind of hilarious to me, but we'll leave it there. You know what? We'll always give our people an option, because why not? I like that you can see some little boxes in here. It'd be interesting if the graphics change, depending on how much stuff was in there. And maybe it does? No, because this one's basically empty. Yeah. It would have been kind of cute, but it's certainly not needed. But I don't know, it's kind of interesting. I don't know if any of the machines actually change their graphic or anything. We get little particle effects on some of these when they're working, but like there's no actual animation for the grinder. So the game might not have that mechanic in there. Although for all I know, it's something the dev is looking to do at some point. One of the things that's not... Oh, cleaning incident. Dang it. Why are people so bad at cleaning? So bad. Oh, Gordon, that can be turned off. Kimberly, that can be turned off there. These might be people that I couldn't actually tweak before. That's entirely possible. They're quite bad at these jobs. I mean, there's a lot of jobs some of these people are bad at, but I don't know. Okay, Kitty, Bob, body parts. Are we still cloning the leg? Did we not? Cat leg. Oh! I didn't realize there was a difference between front and rear. No, cat leg, front. Ah! Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I didn't scroll down! But it can be replaced with a servo. Yeah, I didn't realize there was a scroll over here. All I ever saw was the remove, but there's the replace over here. And you can replace these body parts with mechanical ones, but let's do that. Are you going to get brought over to this bay? You do get brought over to this bay. Okay. Cool. Bob, you're getting a new leg. I'm so happy. So that's good to know for other people if someone else loses the body part. And I mean, we do have the cloning set up at this point, but we might have been able to grab more. And it turns out that, like, you know, removing all the body parts and organs off of other bots is very useful. Okay, Bob has now been treated. And yeah, you did get your paw presumably reinstalled as well. So you're just moving the eye, which has a replace irreparable. I'm sorry, you can be replaced with a human eye? Really? Hold on a second. It seems maybe kind of freaky, but we're going to do it anyway. Bob's going to have kind of a lopsided face. Whoa. No, there you go. Okay. Okay, I didn't realize how many options we had for all these body parts. That's stupendous. So we could have treated Bob right away. Dust storm, all right. And there it is. You have a human eye. Okay, Bob is quote-unquote healthy again. Sure, it's a little strange, but we'll take it. And yeah, this is just that, and then our batteries are discharged. Well, right now, our power generation has gone down substantially because of all the dust, so all these solar panels are going to have to be cleaned off, which is, I suppose, one downside to them, but it's a pretty minor downside for, you know, unlimited power that doesn't require fuel. So yeah, lots of cleaning to be done. That's okay. And yeah, I suppose once we do get everyone in the advanced jet suits, we really aren't going to have to be worrying about, you know, being able to reach and access things the same way. Now, we did unlock that. Okay, we've got this loom, which is currently making carbon fiber. If I stop... Okay, that is also where we make the clothes, including jet suits. So we have 4. Now, I think this includes ones that people are wearing right now. I would like a total, I suppose, of 10. And again, presumably, this will include the ones people are wearing. These are not just stored. Like, if I look into these closets over here, I'm not expecting to find any jet suits within them. Spacesuits, tracksuits, uniforms. We could start selling some of these. Yeah, I don't see any jet suits. And then people have plenty of helmets. Now, we might run out of some of the material required to make this along the way, but that's okay. We'll just make as many jet suits as we can, and then we can also just address any bottlenecks that might be possible to fix it. Kind of sad we don't have a dog anymore, you know? And yeah, this is the one we'd like to build first, if, like, possible. I should try. Maybe what I should try to do is install you in a bot that doesn't have anything else going on. This bot has nothing. But yeah, I'm assuming I wonder if there's a reprogrammed core. Like, it's not installing it by default. When I tell it to replace irreparable, it's not putting in the Jinx core, as I'm assuming that's still hostile. Maybe we can just sell the old cores off. Okay, I feel like to accelerate our progression here, we kind of want to make a jump to a space station and do some trading for a few things that we might be missing. We'd have to abandon sections or make sure that these get done. One thing I could do is I could have the construction happen in strips so that at least things would be always touching and connecting, but it still represents so much work. Yeah, a lot of resources have been dropped here. As far as I know, it's not that people aren't busy. I think people are fully occupied. Like Excelsior, if we take a look at you, you're hauling material over here. Great. I mean, you're one of the ones who can construct, so actually I would prefer you not haul material. Oh, I think one thing that hasn't happened yet. This has to be set to high priority here. That didn't get set when this got rebuilt. Because we want everything else hauled out of this. Or into this. Oh, we want to do the eject again. Because I'm not sure things get moved. But if I eject the titanium and the steel from this... You got none in there. If I eject that, it should all get brought there, hopefully in big giant clumps, and then be much closer to the front, saving us a lot of transportation time. That was one thing we had going on before. Oh, storage settings. Change, only allow, forgot about this, so we'd fill up with other things. Steel plates, titanium plates. Okay. Only allow those two things in here, please. Again, the idea is to minimize transportation time as much as possible. So if we keep an eye on Excelsior over here. Okay, yeah, you're now doing construction, which is great. I mean, some of these have been delivered in the middle, and you can't reach that because you can't fly. Although, you know, you could theoretically reach these. You're hauling ingredients. Can I not tell you to, like, just go and construct here, buddy? Maybe you're still hauling stuff. Maybe not everything had been delivered yet. It looks like it was. Yeah, see? Just do this, buddy. Thanks. I mean, admittedly, we have to have everything hauled as well. But play to your strengths. Not everyone can construct. Although you do haul, theoretically, more heavier stuff because you are bigger. Okay, lacking material, we have a few more. Okay, the loom is lacking carbon fiber, which I think only gets made in a loom. I think what I want to do is I want to create a second loom. And the assembler needs lithium for the battery cells, which we don't have. How do we get lithium? Currently, we can only grind it from rocks. I'm assuming we can also mine it. But okay. I don't think we found any lithium. I might be wrong about that, though. Oh, you're in. Oh, short circuit while connecting the loom. Just a random fire. Okay. You're going to be configured to make carbon fiber. Oh, try to keep like 50 units in there. Sure. There you go. Batches of 20. Sure, because we do have it set to make like keep 200 carbon around if at all possible. So we have it a little bit of flow and we can watch it. So the short circuit is done. The fire's not there. Oh, no, there is still a fire. Oh, did it short circuit over here? But the fire vent, I think we might be okay. Any repairs to be done? No? Seems okay? All right, good. Oh, yeah, a little bit there. Or that, what's it called? I was going to say the grinder, but that's a different machine. The breach pod, I think? Yeah, go ahead and fix that. I wonder if there's any way to cause some of the doors to be locked at any point, you know? Because the enemies can just sort of go through them. Even crawlers can go through the doors. I mean, I guess I can click to lock them. Like, what I mostly mean is, can I make it so that they're only locked to friendlies? That would be the ideal. There's our carbon fiber, so the lack of material should go away in a second. There we go. Good. Excellent. Keep working those jet suits. Yeah, we're nearly out of protein. Now, right now, the cooking station, the only thing we need to know how to do, I think, are these survival meals. There must be other cooking. Right? Food production leads to planter. Oh, there you go. Vegetarian food. We'll get the improved planter. Sure, coffee as well. And this all leads to an auto kitchen. Yes, let's please go in that direction. We need more memory. Well, that's just this, yeah, none of the bookmark ones, but it might be a memory. It's interesting, we're not actually seeing the memory shortage message. Oh, maybe the stuff I have bookmarked, we don't have the material for it, and then it would probably complain about the memory afterwards. But let's build that. Man, we do need a lot of disk space for everything here. Okay, construction is going well here. Good. Might do a time skip after this episode just to help more of the construction. I mean, I say that and I'm probably going to get breach potted again. I'm betting. I'm actually surprised with the cloning. There's not a way to make... Oh, there's a way to make protein. Hello. Okay. So the big barrier with this is going to be the amount of stem cells. Although we have harvested... Oh, we can make stem cells if we want out of crawler goo, which we do have material for. For now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set a clone protein. Try to keep 50 units of protein around, please. Oh, it's interesting it's not a batch job. I don't expect it to be very fast. I suspect this is not a great way to go about things, but why not? Oh, storage capsule. Hello. Open. When did that land? I think sometimes they can have crawlers or maybe crawler eggs. Water times 50. Well, can't complain about that. And then we'll disassemble the storage capsule. Cool. All right. Yeah, I'm hoping the construction is going faster now that things are theoretically a little closer over here. It's interesting it doesn't auto-pull these out. Well, maybe it will, it just doesn't have the time. Oh, I think something may have just disappeared from here, or reordered. Some carbon may have been pulled out of here, because I was going to say we could eject this stuff and move it somewhere else, but it's not like we're hurting for space. I just didn't want this, because I've set this as a top priority, I didn't want this to fill up with everything, because it's just supposed to be the steel plates and the titanium plates. Nothing happened there. More material. Yeah, you need the protein. We'll work on it. You need the lithium. Sure. We need battery cells. Okay, so yeah, we can't make the suits until we get more battery cells. We can't do the battery cells until we get more uranium. Right? Actually, I'm not sure that's true. Are we... Yeah, okay, battery cells. Yes, you need the lithium. Oh, I guess it doesn't tell me the job. This assembler needs lithium. It needs it to make the battery cells. So that's a bit of a production bottleneck right now. All right. That's why I'm saying it would be nice to maybe move, because our next speed up will require some materials that we can't currently get. What I could do... Okay. What I could do is I could lower the priority on absolutely everything over here to stop all construction jobs. Then I could specifically just turn things on to connect these little disparate, disconnected bits. And then we could move this ship. Assuming we've got enough thrust... No, engine's too weak. So our ship is quite big and heavy right now. Although, I could go and strip away some extra parts of the ship at this point, which wouldn't be the dumbest, most terrible thing in the universe. Okay, let's consider that. So if I do this, and I'm hoping it's not going to deprioritize something that would otherwise be important. Yeah, all this should be set completely to 0. I mean, it'll overkill it, but that's okay. Then we're going to increase priority to anything that might be disconnected, like over here. So let's say I do this, because I'm not sure if diagonals work. I'm going to do 2 ticks on the... Well, I suppose 1 is enough, because it'll happen. You know what? And then do this. And even if it ends up being, you know, above... Oh, someone else has come out. Interesting. This is a human named Kine. That's not going to be confusing. Hey, you've got some interesting passions, buddy. Monk cage fighter. Mall cop. So you can't social. You're strictly a carnivore. You're not the youngest. Clumsy, good firefighter, hauling. We can get a cat. A terrorist cat. I mean, every cat, really. I think we're going to take Ignacio over here. Which might mean we're going to have to change some of our other numbers, but no, this is okay. All right. I don't remember where we were here because the screen sort of just pulled me away. Oh my god, a breach capsule. Well, at least we have guns this time. You know? Now, I don't think... I guess I'm doing these parallel things, which doesn't really need to exist. I don't know if any of these have been minimized, you know? All right, breach capsule. Oh, you are coming from an angle that makes me slightly less happy. Okay, but you'll probably land somewhere over here. You might land in the same place as last time. I guess it takes you a little while to actually pop out. So theoretically, we'll have an opportunity to respond. Also, we're going to harvest more body parts, especially from whatever bots you might have. Okay, they landed in almost exactly the same place as last time. Okay. I don't know the colonists. I don't know if I changed the selection. Okay. So now I'm going to do the thing, because they seem, this control thing seems a little weird. I will release you guys, but then I will select you and be like, target someone, whoever. Cyberlinus, sure. And same thing here. I will release you, select you, right click on something, go and attack. Use your guns. Ooh, speaking of guns, this thing here has got some. Let's target this one. Clearly has an enemy gun. Okay. All right, so these enemies are semi-still alive, right? Select these. Okay, disassemble. It doesn't give me the what does disassemble do? If I click on one, disassemble. Can I get the explanation as to what disassemble does? Because I don't know if this gives me the body parts or not. See, because there's remove all, and then there's disassemble. Let me do a quick Google. STARDEUS does disassemble give body parts. This seems to be unspecified currently. And I don't know why. Okay. A disassembler processes broken machineries to recover raw materials. Right, okay. So that it's not going to give us the body parts, although potentially those could be disassembled as well. And the thing is, the problem with the cores is presumably this is still going to give me a bad guy core. From their factions. And since I can kind of build everything else out of these robots, I propose... Oh, there's a remove all button over here. Okay, that's actually quite handy. I'd missed that. Yeah. But I think I might propose disassembling these to get the raw material back that we might use for something else. Yeah, why do I need the body parts if I can make them in order? We might not get all the material back from them. That might be the difference. Because if the body parts are damaged, but... Okay, I don't know. I'm going to do that. Now, these are the ones that are still semi-alive. And that's probably okay. And, oh, these include my drones that I'm rebuilding right now, which maybe I should just assemble the body parts back. Do I want to get the organic parts off of Harper? I think the answer is no, because I can kind of clone my own. I think we'll just dispose to get maximum stem cells and protein. Yes? Question mark? I don't know. I don't know. That just because it'll feel derpy otherwise. Connect you up. I think we'll end up doing like this entire line here. You and a little bit there. That, again, I don't think we're actually using the most efficient sort of finish this up drawings. Well, this one's really awkward. We could just deconstruct it, but that's fine. We'll just do something like that. Okay, there's probably... Oh, I don't think I did this area at all here. You know what, let's... Well, that actually doesn't have to happen at all, does it? This here kind of does. And... something like that. Okay. We'll let a bunch of these finish. Now, a lot of this was set to 0, so it shouldn't be constructed at all anymore. Which is good, because what I don't want to do is start some more little weirdly disconnected bits. We'll play around with priorities maybe next time, but the idea is to get this section thing to no longer be an issue. Interesting that there's a sell command. Not deconstruct, it's sell. I wonder if we actually get the money from it. Oh, speaking of, though, let's disassemble this breach capsule, which I think gives us some amount of materials, which is nice. More bookmark research ready to go. Let's go for the improved planters first. Okay. machine. Oh, this is what you use our beans and we get some coffee. And a coffee tree. Okay. Oh, and more ready. Improved food. Auto kitchen is available now. Great. Oh yeah, with those prereqs. Okay. Let's get rid of this cooking station so no one has to work on this anymore. Might not bother with the new planters quite yet. I mean, maybe we'll build one just to see if we can grow different stuff there. Maybe we could only do trees there, but the big thing is the auto kitchen. Let me just put it here. Okay. I want a place that feels like a greenhouse over here. I suspect that there'll be an area where we like do a big glass floor thing, so it kind of feels like a greenhouse, even though that doesn't work at all that way in space, really, because you're not getting enough light to matter in any way whatsoever. I wonder if the glass floor replaces the need for a certain amount of lighting. That's something that hadn't occurred to me. Okay. Auto crafter. Oh, okay. So we can still make survival meals, but we can now make bread, flour and water, which we have a lot of. The soy burgers from plant fiber and water, and then the survival meals, which are, they use protein. And we have some people who are strict carnivores. I wonder if there's a way to make people prefer one diet over another. It feels like what I probably want is 3 of these cookers total. So we can make all the things. So let's set bread, and let's keep, I don't know, 100 units of bread around. Sure. Let's do it in batches if we can. Batches of 10. Yeah, no, I like this idea. And we'll get the different dishes ready to go. Okay, large planter over here. So all of these are making wheat. Still fun. Let's get one thing of coffee going. We get the oak and the rubber. We've been making the rubber in a strange and interesting way. Not enough water. Well, maybe it just has to be delivered. How is this room? Oh, it's fine. Okay. Then you know what? Because I'm going to make 2 more of these. Although, oh, it does have a heater and auction thing over here. We might want to make a local one. The recycler does try to produce water. How much water do you need? You get caoutchouc and logs. Not enough. No, you have to be watered. There it is. Yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure, but part of me was going a little crazy. Lacking materials. Okay, that's just the stuff we know about still. You're waiting for that to be constructed, which will hopefully happen. And then, yeah, these things are going to be interconnected. I guess if I go here, conceal priorities. Oh, this is already at a 1. So that should get built. I guess make sure that gets connected, please. I don't know if anything... Feels like we should do that. These are already 1. Okay, good. That's got the 1. And then down here, okay, yeah. And we might be able to notice some idlers at some point. Okay, you need to be configured. So you're going to go, we'll get 1 coffee tree. And yeah, we do get the counts on there, which is really handy. Yeah, you're just waiting for the water to be delivered. And the batch is being made over here. We might want to bank more water. Right now we've got the target of 100, and that seems fine. So let's get the soy burger production going on. And I don't know, 50. And do them in batches, why not? And then we'll put the survival meals back in. That's fine. 50. And batches as well, because why not over there? Although we might get a complaint about a lack of protein over here. That'll be an interesting thing, because it takes protein. Okay, we still have 32. Oh, yeah, we just chopped some bodies up. I wonder what happens when this says we have 2 protein left. If it makes a batch of 2, or if it doesn't work at all. We'll get 1 oak as well, just for a trickle in of these raw materials. Because why not? There we go. You're waiting for that to be popped out. And we'll have a good variety of food, hopefully satisfying a variety of diets. Maybe, for all I know, what would be lovely is actually getting some mood boost. Oh, plenty of light over there. That's interesting. And then dirt. Yep. Okay. Yep. Fair. It would be interesting to see makeshift table. Is this the makeshift table, or do we have another one? Or no, you just used a makeshift table instead of a real one. It would be interesting to see if people get mood ups from eating like food they specifically enjoy, or the variety of it, or I don't know what. Oh yeah, this is still trying to make some protein for us as well. Which, sure. Actually, maybe what I'll do with this one is I'm going to very strictly say just target 10, which is just enough for one batch of survival meals. Don't worry about making more than that. Yeah, okay. That I like. You have a line there. Yeah, this will have to be connected that way. You got connected over there. Okay. A few disconnections there. I mean, obviously we had some construction in the queue. Object unsafe area. Too hot. Is it the recycler? The recycler does produce heat. Ooh, that is quite hot over here. Okay, well, I don't want to kill off my plants. So I guess what I'll do is we'll build a copy of a radiator right in the middle of this little area. I suppose this can produce some heat as well. You know, it doesn't say anything about that, does it? Produce heat. Oh, yeah, it doesn't have an entry for it. Okay. Incident cleaning toilet. Jeebus. Zara, are you someone controllable? Actually, your cleaning's at a 5. Why are you so bad at cleaning toilets? Why are all these people so terrible at the things they do? Like, real basics, too, you know? I'm going to complain every time they fail to clean a toilet, because it's kind of hilarious. I hate how messy this area is. But I'm not worried right now, because, again, the idea is hopefully to build something purty over here. Maybe, kind of, at some point. This is a large construction project. I mean, think about building something this big in RimWorld. It would take us 1,000 years. Power. Yeah, consumption's quite low, actually. But again, we get these bursts that come in. We may have overbuilt on solar panels, but that's hardly a problem. Water's going down quickly, but I suppose it's because we just redid a bunch of things. Ice, okay. Not sitting on infinite amounts, but that's okay. Remind me again, what's in our current system? We are out of rocks. We might want to go and mine some rocks. You know, I like that. Let's send it to this rock deposit. Oh, it belongs to an adventure faction. Well, then never mind. You know, I might still want to stock up on a few of these. I think they're sorted by distance, but I'm not sure. Is that rock deposit really owned by adventurers? This iron one is not. Are you tired? You haven't been away mining yet. Wait. Rate, yeah, isn't gonna be great, but that's okay. Alright, that's fine. It'll drop. I don't think they'll even do a full load. I really don't like the idea of them mining anything super inefficient. Feels bad. Now, if for some reason they're out of range, we're not going to be able to reach them without doing some annoying stuff to make our ship intact again. Wait, Gordon. Gordon, what happened to you, buddy? What happened? Oh, you lost a hand? Well, it's not a high-quality hand here. We have to clone some more. I suppose I just could. Yeah, you know what? Let's have you clone a human hand. This order is interesting. Can we not do human hands right now? Oh, okay. Well then, Gordon. Since your hand is, yeah, completely zeroed out, we'll just replace you with another human hand. I could also build a grappler for you. Let's reconfigure you for protein. There you go. Yeah, I don't think it'll do a full load because it's going to stop. It'll drop below 100 per day in the not too distant future, but that's okay. There you go. Hand surgery is happening. And your body part is injured, but potentially treatable? Yeah, okay. That's fine. As long as it's not unusable, I guess. I mean, the quality is still only 59%, but it's not injured. It is yellowed out. You still marked as injured. Oh, your foot. I missed that. Well, then. It's interesting. It had a lower percentage, but it was higher in the list. Maybe it has a higher quality. I guess I could have moused over both. Oh, yeah, you had a number of injuries that I didn't notice. Sorry about that, Gordo, old buddy, old pal of mine. Actually, the mining rate on the iron is going down a lot slower than I expected, which is nice to see. Are you working on stuff over here? But these are all priorities here. Oh, do you still deliver the goods? Oh, hang on. What is that going to mean? So they still deliver goods to places that have a priority 0? Can we move with these? I guess what we would end up doing is we would save before we moved. Well, I mean, I guess as long as it doesn't count as a disconnected section, it should be all right. But is it possible they're not prioritizing delivering the goods to the stuff I have prioritized? Maybe what I should have done then, not knowing, is done a cancel. And then just build it, because this is a big block, right? I might not want to do it for some of the fiddly bits, but for the big block, why not just cancel? It'll loosen the material, but you know what? I think that's going to have to be okay. Let's do this. I don't want to grab the outer edge, because I want to keep kind of a frame so I know what my layout is going to look like. But I will do this. And that. And then over here, a similar thing. I want to keep this outer outline. Okay. Okay. And then what's left over here? Yeah, that's fine. We're going to make sure to increase priority at least one time so that all these jobs are active. That floor broke down and we got a fire. Guess I can't go to either one of these because it must have been resolved immediately. And there's still some repair. I wonder if there's an upgrade you can get for your computer core to like auto queue up these repairs. So yeah, all this loose material, that's kind of annoying because that's going to have to get picked up again. But I think this is going to be good. We'll get the outline of our ship. I thought I could mess with the priorities, but it clearly didn't work quite the way I wanted. And then we need to do this, that. This will make it a little easier to see what I did or didn't do as well for some of these connections. All right. May as well build the line connection through there. That's going to be okay. And then some sort of click there. And then connect to there. Let's do it that way. Why not? And you. And there we go. I mean, some of these are redundant, but redundancy can be good sometimes. I don't know. Oops. Cancel that. Connect you. I think we need the solid connections there. Oh, and there. You're good there. A little redundancy again. And put through. Do that. Okay, that all looks good. New construction jobs got the default priority of presumably 3. Yeah, you're back from the mining. You auto stop the repeat. This ice. Camp is tired. Poor little guy. So we're not getting a warning, so presumably this one is okay. Yeah, okay. So gun launch for the ice. Yeah, you still have that set up. I didn't actually see your initial percentage. Well, presumably you just wouldn't go? It will be annoying if that is too far. Oh, it is over there. We might have to move. Oh my god, 700 per day. Okay, so I mean, obviously, yeah, it drops very quickly. But it's possible this guy won't be able to make it back until we move. So it's not... Oh, is it sorted by productivity? I assumed it was sorted by proximity. And I said it a few times, and I guess I didn't ever double check or confirm one way or another. Yeah, this shuttle might not be able to make it back, which will be annoying. Not until we, so we'll move our ship. Oh, no, it is returning. Okay. Cool. Well, I mean, we want ice, so we make sure we've got plenty of water. That other time I couldn't reach the shuttle. It felt like it was so much closer than this. I don't know. You know, I'm realizing now that other mining job, the iron one, I bet you it is one that we mined out to below 100 at some point, but because I added the mining upgrade to the shuttle, it probably went back above 100 somewhere along the way. That would make a decent amount of sense. Okay, so yeah, this is a much more reasonable amount of work to do. That should get caught up on. I am happy to be mining this ice. Really, we need to find a lithium one. We could see about maybe that being a possibility. Still need to do a lot of cleaning here. My gosh. The other thing we have to do is put a cut. Next episode, we're going to start moving. We'll go with this like weird frame that's half connected to our real ship. Again, I think we're going to need a little bit more thrust. If I can build another one of these engines, that would be quite lovely. It blocks that door, which is more than a little annoying. But you know what we could do is we could put it down here, which is where I'm going to put the engine later. Sure. Although, it is going to need... I guess it's just going to need one of those, which should reach. And it could have been built further away, but it can probably reach there. We'll put a high priority. Okay, so let me put this cut in here. Next episode, again, hopefully we can start moving again. And that would be lovely. And we'll see about doing a scan for lithium, which I guess I could do now, right? If I select this and say, I would like lithium, then we'll see what it has to say about it. See you next time, folks. Bye-bye.